Hi, 8th grade. Today we're moving into Chapter 2, Lesson 1, which is solving two-step equations. Hopefully this is something that you did last year, so it should be review. But we're going to take it from the very beginning, just in case it's not fresh in your mind. Okay? Here we go. An equation is two expressions connected by an equal sign. An expression is a combination of numbers and symbols and at least one operation. The goal of solving equations is to get the variable alone. One of the things I like to use is called a twin rule. I call it that. Hopefully one day we'll be in class together and I can share the story, but basically what it means is that you keep your equation balanced. So whatever you do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other side. So we're gonna do some problems together, okay? Example 1, solve. Here we go. 125 plus 3b equals 154 and 97/100ths. Slide this over and make sure you can see it all. Here are the steps that I've written that are most likely review, okay? So we're gonna start with the number that is not attached to the variable. So that would be the 125, right? The goal is to get the variable alone. So the b, we want the b all by itself, okay? So we're gonna start with the other one. Step 2, do the inverse operation so that you can move it to the other side. That means do the opposite. So this is a positive 125, so the inverse operation is minus 125. And 125 minus 125 is 0, so this falls out, right? It's gone on the left. So then we need to do it on the right, that twin rule. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. Line up the decimals when we add and subtract. When we subtract, let's see, we get 29.97. So now we're on step 4. Go to the number that's attached to the variable and do the inverse operation. So we want to get the variable all by itself. We have a 3 times a b. That's how they're attached. So that means we need to divide it by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so we're left with just a b on the left. So now we have to take 29 and 97/100ths and divide that by 3. So I'm going to do that off to the side here. Three goes into 29, 9 times, so 27. And when I subtract, I get 2. Bring down the 9, I get 29 again. So I'm going to get 9 again, which is 27. When I subtract, I bring down the 2, bring down the 7. And this time, it's going to go in without any leftover. So my answer is 9.99. Okay? After you get the variable by itself, remember you have to do the twin rule. Whatever you do on one side, you have to do to the other. The last thing that we're going to be doing is checking it. So that means you have to take your answer and plug it in. So 125, here's my check, 125 plus 3, parentheses, 9.99, because that was my answer, equals 154.97. So first I have to multiply, off to the side, 9.99 times 3. Two, 9, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I have 125 plus 29.97 is equal to 154.97. So then I add line up the decimals. I get 97, 4, 5, 1. 154 on the left is equal to 154 on the right. Okay, so this checks. Okay, we'll do one more together. And then, because this is mostly review, I think, I'll let you try some problems. Okay, so example 2. T over -2 minus 8 equals 10. So, I don't want to slide it off. I'm going to go through my steps. So I start with the number that's not attached. So the number that's not attached is -8. So step 2, do the inverse operation, do the opposite. So it's a -8, so I'm going to add 8. And then step 3 is the twin rule. So whatever I do on the left, I have to do on the right of this equal sign. So -8 and a +8 is 0. That falls out. So I just have t divided by -2. And then on the right, I have 18. Sometimes we try to do these really fast, and you guys might tell me that the answer is -9, which is not true. Because if I go to step 4, go to the number attached to the variable and do the inverse operation, the number attached to the t in this problem is a -2, and it's being divided. So that means we are going to multiply by -2. And what we do on the left, we have to do on the right because of the twin rule. So I have -2 divided by -2, that equals 1. So I just have a t. And then I have 18, a +18 times a -2 is going to give me a -36. And so then now that I have an answer, I have to check it. So I'm going to substitute in -36 for t. So -36 divided by -2 minus 8 equals 10. So -36 divided by 2 is 18, right? A negative times a negative is a positive. So I get +18 minus 8 equals 10. 18 minus 8 is 10. 10 is equal to 10. So our check shows that our original answer was correct. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, please jump on to office hours at 2:15. For homework today, we are going to be on page 51. We're going to be doing 8 through 16 all.